With nearly 700 workers for Insight hospitals in Trumbull County still without paychecks, insurance, or answers, many are looking for any help they can get.
We told you last night at 11 about members of the AFSCME union calling on elected officials to step up to bring the hospital back into operation.
So Leslie Huff went out searching for those elected officials that represent Trumbull County in this time of crisis.
She joins us now with what some leaders are saying and which still remain MIA. Leslie.
Well, Derek and Madison, the silence from some leaders has been noteworthy, but county commissioners say they've been working behind the scenes to get answers and make sure people who are impacted have access to resources. Nearly 700 workers at Insight-owned facilities in Trumbull County have spent the last 2 weeks looking to their leaders for any sign of hope, as some layoffs turn to a complete shutdown without pay. County commissioners say they've been making calls to Insight and state leaders to get answers, but they too have been kept in the dark.
I reached out to our state reps, I reached out to Senator Houston, I reached out to the governor's office myself. I know you've all been doing some of the same things.
We called the U.S. Senator's office. We tried. We got no response from anybody. I learned more from you than I had anybody.
In the meantime, they only ask for compassion.
If you're a landlord and you got a tenant that worked at the hospital and they're going to be late on rent, or if you're a car dealer with a loan or a banker, just be sympathetic.
Warren Mayor Doug Franklin has not spoken publicly and did not return calls today, but his secretary says he's been in meetings with Insight. Council members told me they're waiting on guidance from the mayor before formulating a plan to address unfair tactics being used by Steward Health to paralyze local health systems. Congressman Mike Rulli said in a statement that he is willing to work with all parties to find a solution that keeps the hospital's doors open and well-paying jobs available. Neither Governor Mike DeWine, Senator Sandra O'Brien, and State Representative Nick Santucci responded to calls or emails. U.S. Senator John Husted didn't either. Senator Bernie Moreno's office sent a form email that never mentioned the hospital or Trumbull County, but touted his willingness to listen to concerns. With more local news, I'm Leslie Huff.